Alright, so today on Old Boys Garage got part 2 of the Ford 100 tune-up project. So yesterday I got the hood off and just did a little bit of cleaning. I cleaned up the engine bay, some other things on it. I cleaned up all of this in here. I got all the sheet done, all the sheet metal cleaned. I got the tank cleaned. I got this all cleaned down here. Got a lot of it cleaned up. It's getting cleaned up, getting better looking. So I got all that cleaned up, and today I'm gonna be working on taking the carb off. I'm gonna take the carb off, and then I'm gonna get that all cleaned up. Never been cleaned out inside, to clean everything out. I think it has a lot of dirt in the carb. So I'll get it all cleaned up, and then I have to take care of my fuel line situation. I never knew it was that bad until I looked at it today. It's like deteriorating and falling together, so it's probably really, really old. So I'm gonna take care of that. Once I got that all sorted out, the carb back on, probably gonna put a new fuel line on with a fuel filter to get more of the dirt out. And I'm gonna change the oil. Then when I'm completely done, I'm gonna grease it. And that's about it. Can't really think of anything else that I wanna do to it. If it runs better that way, then I'll just leave it go. But if it don't, change the spark plug probably. Maybe a couple other things, maybe clean the points. I don't know how they are, but it's sealed. Should be all right. So, all right, let's get to work. All right, so looky over here. The carb is gone. It is in the pan. Now, part 3, we're gonna be tearing this thing apart and cleaning all the gunk out. This thing is pretty filthy and dirty, and it needs good cleaning, definitely, for sure. Man, what a pain. I love Kohler motors, don't get me wrong. I have a Kohler motor in my pulling tractor, but this the way this engine is set up in this tractor is such a pain to get at the carb. But the dash being right here and the carb being right here, you can't get off that big plate. Makes it a huge way. It would have been a lot easier without this shield on here, but some of the head bolts hold it on, and I don't want to loosen any of the head bolts. On further inspection here, I gotta clean this plate up. This plate's pretty bad right here. I'm gonna clean all this right here, the surface that the carb mounts to. Looks like we have a lot of gunk in here. Clean that all up. The fuel pump, I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. It seems to be pumping just fine. These fuel pumps, what I like about them, they have a manual pump. A manual handle that you can pump them by hand to prime them, and it seems to pump really good, so I'm just going to leave that alone. This fuel line is really bad. As you can see, it's deteriorating in my hand. You can see right there, just the coating is just falling off, and then you can see on my finger there. Come on, focus. It's all deteriorated and rotten. So I'm probably gonna figure out if I can get that fuel line off and replaced. That would be great. I really don't want to have any problems with it. My hope is to just get this thing cleaned up and never have to worry about it for a long time again. I'm gonna clean up all this mold on here, get that all clean. That hose looks pretty new, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Besides that, everything looks pretty decent. I need to do an oil change in this really bad. I'm gonna do that. This carb, I didn't really look at it that much, but there's some gas in there. And it looks, it's all right, but the thing of it is, what I'm worried about is if there's dirt in the needles. there's dirt in the needles, it's not gonna run right. And I guarantee that's what our problem is, because it's running like crap. It just doesn't have the same amount of power as it used to. And I think the dirt just worked its way down there from the fuel tank. We never messed with this when we bought it, and I think it's, oh, there the gas came. Drain that out of there. Yep. It's peeing out of the back. Looks like some of that needs to be sealed up. I might need to make some gaskets. I know this one's cracked, so I'll need to be sealed again. I don't know what I'll do exactly, but this is one of the another stupid designs that I found. Okay, so you see this nut right here, this bolt actually. This bolt is a pain in the butt to turn, because you have to turn each of them so far, because you turn one out too far and it's gonna hit this. It hits this right here, and you can't pull it straight out. And they have it cocked out the side here that you can pull out the side, but the gasket's in the way, because the gasket has to seal that. It's the stupidest thing in the world. It's so stupid. This one over here, the bolt that was on this side of the engine, oh my gosh, make this thing focus. So the bolt that was on this side of the engine, I could not get with a wrench because of the shield. I had to take a big screwdriver and just like hope and pray that it didn't crack off my screwdriver, and it finally got loose. So I don't know how to do a screwdriver. The other one I could barely get a wrench on, but I got it done. I find a way. What I like to say is, when there's a will, there's a way. And I always try to find a way to get it done, and I do. So that kind of concludes part 2 of the tune-up in the Ford 100. I'm sorry I didn't do more time lapse. It's just, as you can see, it's such a cramped spot. It's hard to do, set up my tripod and stuff. Me going back and forth from me decided to be this like choppy video. So I have a little bit of time lapse there. It's just kind of me moving my arms, because you can't really see what I'm doing with my hands. So definitely I'll be doing a time lapse on cleaning the carburetor. I'll set my tripod up. That'd be perfect. I'll do another video on cleaning the engine on this side and everything, and cleaning up some stuff in there. I might find a way that I can rehook my amp meters up, and that is a story for another time while that is disconnected. And yeah, I did a lot of cleaning on it yesterday. I got it pretty clean. This tank was not blue when I started. It's cleaned and cleaned and cleaned until it became blue again. So I'm glad. I might keep my Ford in here for a little while, at least until I might be working on a John Deere 318 come soon. Doing some starter work on it. We're not sure what we want to do yet to it, but for now I'll probably keep this in here. It's drier, and it'll probably be in here for a while. It's me working slowly on it, getting it all tuned up. So that's basically it for today. It's Sunday evening, so I'll have to be going back to school on Monday. So that's about it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. I love you to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the bell on the end for all the notifications and updates. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.